Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We are in a series of quick and easy way to record your songs using GarageBand on the iOS devices. That includes your iPhone and iPad as well. These tutorials that I've created is mainly for those of you who are absolute beginners or who have very little experience in audio recording. I want to quickly show you how you can record your song easily using just an iPhone and a simple USB mic to do it. For those of you who are exploring whether you should be investing heavily in audio equipment, this is a good way to start, and whether you really have the interest to move forward in the future. Now, very simple setup for the next few sessions or few episodes I'm going to talk about. I'm going to use only two things. One is the camera adapters that I purchased directly from Apple. Please buy it from Apple directly because some of the third party or OEM product might not work. So basically this guy is to connect to your iPad or iPhone. So this part is to connect to your iPhone or iPad, and right below you have the this is a lightning port that you connect to your Apple adapters to provide power for your device. And this is a part where you connect your USB mic cable to here. So for the USB mic, I have chosen the Audio Technica ATR2100X USB mic. This is a pretty entry-level decent mic, and it sounds good online for your online meeting. It also good way to start with to record vocals. Okay, it's not like super fantastic, but it's very decent. Okay, so it comes with the tripod, it comes with the cables as well. So you can see from here you have it has XLR plug-in as well, so you can use it for public speaking if you want to, or your performance if you want to bring it over, that's fine as well. It comes with USB-C to USB-C cables and USB-C to USB-A type cable as well. So pretty good mic to start with. Alright, so today I'm going to go through with you how the interface for your GarageBand on the iPhone. Okay, so when you first launch the app on the iPhone, you will see the recent projects that it's on the left. Alright, so this is the left part where you will see my previous project. Of course, from there you can also see a lot of other things. Okay, now let me just quickly show you. On the right, you can launch and open the projects from the iCloud. One thing I need to point out is that those projects that you have done using GarageBand on your Mac, you won't be able to open it up on your iPhone or iPad. Okay, so let's press the plus button on the top right. So this page, it allows you to select the instruments, the tracks that you want to have. All these are virtual instruments, and it's pretty nice to have all these drummers, bass, even sound loop, keyboard, everything in place. Let's take a look at the acoustic drums. Playing drums directly from your iPhone. This is pretty amazing. The sound is fantastic. Okay, now let's take a look at the other side. Okay, so let's generate the audio recorder track by just tapping on it. And this is a page where you're gonna record. We'll cover it later. So now I'm gonna show you the track display. So on the left, you will see a mic icon. When you tap on it, there are a few features that you can select. And now we are going to change the icon because we are going to use this track for the backing track, or some of you call -1 track. Okay, just for the music track. And when you press the plus button at the bottom left, you will get to add another track. Okay, now let's take a look at the setting. So the top right button, the setting icons, when you tap on it, you will be able to see the setting of the entire song. Okay, so you have the key signature, which is what we are going to use. We are going to use a B flat major key for that. The time signature, we're going to stick to 4/4. If you have other, you can choose as well. For the tempo, you can manually change it by tapping up and down, or you can tap to set tempo. Okay. So for this song is 76. If you are recording with your backing track, actually the metronome, the time signature, the tempo doesn't really matter, because we are going to follow the -1 track or the backing track. So in this case, of course, you can also do a count in. So I would suggest that you get at least the tempo correct, and when you do the count in, it actually helps us to set the pace as well. So this is a default count in, the metronome sound. You can change it to the hi-hat sound, you can change it to the rim shot sound. Alright, so let's change it back to the default wood block. Beside the setting icon is the Apple Loops icon. So this icons actually for you to select all the loops. Okay, let's listen to some of the loops. Okay, pretty amazing sound quality for the loops. You can also filter them by different instruments and genre. So let's do an instrument filter. Let's have our Chinese traditional instruments. Let's do some guzheng. Pretty amazing, yeah? You can also do the browse from your files. This will load from your iCloud. And if you have downloaded music on your Apple iTunes, you can also load it. But Apple Music is not available, alright? So when you want to do it, it's very simple, straightforward. You just tap on it and then drag and drop, and that's it. So one thing I like about Apple product is that for GarageBand, it makes it so easy for people to produce music, and it's not complicated at all. So when you have time to play around, after a while you kind of get used to the workflow, and it's very easy to understand, very easy to use. Okay, so yeah, just try it out here and there, then you will get it. Okay, so let's move back to our site. Okay, so now, so once we have the track, when we select the track, okay, so we can actually have a look at the setting. So when you press on the setting icon there, you can see the setting for individual track. Okay, so now you have the output, you can mute it, you can also solo it and to monitor it and listen to it. Here we have the plugin and EQ. We will cover it at the other session and other sessions. And of course the master effect, you can have it like reverb. You can choose the echo effect. Okay, now there's a FX DJ effect. This is pretty amazing. Let me show it to you how it actually sounds and work. DJ, right? So this is very nice, and it's also new additions for the latest Logic Pro 10.5 as well. Okay, now these are pretty amazing. So on the mic, of course, you can do a lot of setup on all this. Just play around. You will be able to understand the workflow. So on the next sessions, I'm going to show you how actually recording the songs using a backing track. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.